the secrets of how they release innocent adopted in Oyo State has exposed. So the former DSS and other security agency in Nigeria has come out to tell us how they take to release, adopted innocent children in Oyo State and teachers. So, before I started my discussion, let me greet everyone. So, I greet everyone in this platform. May God continue blessing you people for me. Today is the 13th of July 2026. Once again, I greet everyone. God will continue blessing anyone. So, DSS, former DSS and the current DSS and other security agency in this country has told us how they take to release innocent children adopted in Oyo State. So, for me, I don't believe in that because this thing sad me somehow on my ear. So, just to wake up and see this, that innocent children, on Oyo State adopted has released. So, I'm shocked. So, since then, I'm doubting that I don't believe, on this. My spirit is telling me that no, I don't believe, just suddenly wake up and see that all these innocent children have been released just like that. So my spirit is telling me that there is something is wrong, that is something they done before release those children. So listen to this former DSS and others, on national TV to listen to how they take release those two. So I have a lot to discuss on this. So listen.
From a national security perspective
was, the use of technology, use of intelligence to be able to identify those that are involved, which, DSS already has some information about them prior to that time, and they began to identify associates of those people, their mothers, their children, their wives, people close to them, and they began to, they spread their dragnet across, the northern part of Nigeria, from Kwara State to Niger to Kano, Kaduna, Katsina, Gombe, all the way to Adamawa, Borno State. They began to arrest family members, associates of these people. So what they did was that they did the video and sent the video back to them. Now, okay, we've seen the one you killed. If you kill anyone, we also kill your own family member. So if you want to negotiate, see,
they were able to trace the family members.
Family members, everyone close to them. Government security forces picked everyone.
So all the while there was a line of communication between government.
Of course, and governments, were so strategic, in the operation that they, did not relent.
Were they still in Oyo State at the time of rescue?
Yeah, they were still in the forest. So there was this quick response from the Nigerian, defense forces, Nigerian security forces, to, encircle them before they could move them from Oyo forest to the Kanji forest, which is actually their base, and that would be very difficult. If you compare this with to Chibok girls, the response was very slow, and before the government could respond, they've already shared those children, so it became very difficult.
Because you're the closest to the DSS we have tonight. For the 6 people who were reportedly abducted, do you have a specific number of the people arrested?
So for me, to understand what the man is saying here, I know. Then try. Then try, because I'm not going to condemn them, totally. Matter that how they take to release those children is not easy. So I'm not going to condemn them totally. They try. So it's not easy whether they negotiate with them with money, or whether they negotiate with them with another thing. They try. It's not easy. So I thank them so much. So what I'm saying here is that they travel all the way part of Lot. They travel there, all the states, the part of Lot, tracking all the friends of them in the family, anybody relate from them, friends, everybody, beginning to arrest them one by one, one by one, one by one. The family member, any relation of the member, they'll be begin to arrest all of them. After arrest all of them, they do video. They video everything and they send to them. Send to them. So after send to them, they tell them any mistake again, try to buy any one person, that is going to wipe the entire family. That is going to wipe the entire family. They track them too. So that is what they're telling us. I hope you listen to the man interview in TV. So the man tell us everything. So they track them. That is how they take to negotiate to release those innocent children. So for me, I'm not totally agree for that. I'm not against that they release them, and they are not going to totally condemn them. That is not true. What I'm saying that I'm not going to totally to agree just like that, because if you look into this, it sounds somehow. It sounds somehow. So please drop your comment. Tell me how you understand this, whether it's true, whether it's not, whether just tell me your mind. Just say me your mind. Drop it on your comment section. Just tell me how you understand this, because for me to understand this, how they take to release these innocent children, for me, I'm not understand. That is my point. And I'm not saying that they don't try. They try so much, because there are many people, negotiate with them. After negotiate, you will buy the person. So they try so much. I thank the federal government. They try so much. But how they take release this innocent child, I'm still asking a question. Like Aisha Yusuf is asking a question today, that he did a video for the federal government, how they take the release. This is Aisha Yusuf is telling federal government. It's not me. So to me too, I'm not understand. This is not clear for me. It's not clear. So how they take release these innocent children? They tell us that they negotiate with the kidnapping. The family too. That is how they negotiate. They arrested all the family, all the member, every relation of them. My question again: how they know the people kidnap? Do this? How them know the people do this? How they know that the particular people did this? Because those terrorists, they cover their face. So how they know? That is another question. How they know? Because I want to, how they know the relation, how they know the family member. That is my question I ask. So please drop your comments on your comment section. So tell me how you see this, whether it's true or not. So God will bless everyone. In case you never subscribe, please try and subscribe to our TV. God will bless us. So one love.